Hello. Hi, Guadalupe. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Sue. Hi, Laveda. Ooh. Good morning, Bree. He's not awake yet because he was running amok all night long. He came busting into my room at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Actually, he woke up for a little bit and came downstairs this morning. What am I doing with it? Oh, my phone. But then he went back upstairs. I'm assuming, though, when he hears me talking, he'll come back. He'll come down. He'll get up and then want to be changed and probably walk around in his birthday suit until I change him. I need to get the little buffer because yesterday when I had my fan on, I didn't realize you guys could hear the fan blowing into the mic, which is not good. Hi, Chris. Hi, Sandy Kling. Hi, Helen. Hi, Tina. How are you? How are you, Treese? Okay, because it's really warm and I need to turn my fan on again. So I'll turn on the lower one. So hopefully it's not blowing into my mic. What are you on about? Stop spamming caps. What? Night. Hi, Sandy Triplet. I'm doing better today. Hi, Deb. I didn't turn that Nightbot on. What are you on about? Stop spamming in caps. So I was playing with that Nightbot thing last night because it's like the chat bot. But what is that warning thing about the no caps? Hold on. I gotta. Okay, nobody type in caps because I don't know what the Nightbot is doing. If you do exclamation chaos on YouTube, can you guys try it? Do exclamation chaos. Because that's the only function that I put in there yesterday. I didn't put anything about, and then it says, what are you on about? That's weird. Like, what are you on about? I'm not British. Happy hump day, Valerie. So when you did exclamation chaos, it didn't do anything though. The Nightbot didn't do anything. That's weird. Okay, well, I'm playing with the Nightbot. It's like the chat bot over on Facebook. And the only thing I can do a British accent, but the only thing that I had put in there was to test it today was the exclamation chaos. So it's funny that must have preset. Obviously, it has preset commands that I'm gonna have to play around with on YouTube, because YouTube, I have figured out that I could put a chat bot over on YouTube, just like we have a chat bot over on Facebook, but it's called the Nightbot. But yeah, and you guys shouldn't yell at me today because I turned off ads. Off. So nobody should complain about ads today because I've turned them off. Unless the Nightbot decides to turn them back on, I have turned off ads. So nobody yell at me today. If you want to yell at me, yell at the Nightbot because I didn't turn them on. I turned them off. Yeah, I get paid for them, but yesterday was like too much with all of that chaos yesterday. I was like, oh my God. So I turned them off. They're off, off, off. But I was playing with the Nightbot, and I did see like a bunch of pre-filled, but I didn't think they were activated. I thought that I had to activate all of the other ones. But anyways, that's another thing that I'll play with and figure out, but just don't use caps, so you don't yell at me about caps today. Thank you. Hi, Joey. Hi, Chris. How are you? Hi, Sheila. Can you see it's hard to see oh, there, now you can see. Oh, oh my gosh. How embarrassing. Stop spamming caps. Oh, I want, Ashley. Look at it, changed it. Now it's in English. Now Nightbot didn't know that Brioni was, that's funny. Oh, that's funny, because it didn't speak British to Ashley. The ads don't bother you. Thanks, Leveda. But yesterday they were bothering everybody. Yesterday they was getting mad to me. I don't know what somebody was saying something about write it down and keep notes and don't support them. I'm like, huh? It's like, don't support me because of ads? Oh my. Okay, but isn't it gorgeous? I got to paint the back. So I am going to, God, that's beautiful. I'm going to bond the back, and then it says Spring Flower, W.M. Rogers and Son, 2081. This is only 2026, right? 2081. Can you guys see that? Interesting. Anyways, so no, I support you. It's not the ads I don't support. Sorry for the confusion. Gabby, was that you? Gabby's typing in caps. Is it going to yell at Gabby? What language is it going to yell at Gabby in? But she alternated caps and upper and lower case. I wonder if it's going to yell at Gabby now. This Nightbot's kind of funny. I blocked the Nightbot. Wait, you blocked him from my page? Don't block the Nightbot from my page. Don't block. Did you block him from you, or you blocked him from my page? Unblock him if you if you blocked it from Terry Lightsey, because I need to fix it. Anyways, I'm in love with it. I'm so excited. It turned out absolutely beautiful, beautiful. And it really does no justice until you can see it in person to see the chameleon under it. It's just on a whole nother level. But anyway, so today, would you consider doing a raffle for this tray? So much per chance. Would you consider doing a raffle for this tray? So much per chance. That's a cereal stamp valued at $55? Really, Chris? I've never seen it before. Spring Flower, W.M. Rogers and Son, 2081. Interesting. Sue, Treese, are you talking about like tickets, like sell tickets for it? They want to buy a ticket for like $20 a ticket and you draw a winner. Okay, I thought that's what, I've never done that before. I don't know if you guys are interested in. Do we need to have an auction, you guys? I can't even put it anywhere. There's a tray down here, the one with candles. I don't want this to. Where am I gonna put this big mama jamma? Oh my God. Hold on, you guys. Because I don't want anything to get, it's cured, but I don't want anybody to set anything on it, especially heavy. I wouldn't be able to afford in an auction, but a raffle for 5 to 10 per chance. Oh, I gotcha. I could do that if you guys want it. Hi, Tina Roy. Hi, Cindy Truitt. If you guys want to, if there's enough people who want to do it, I don't care. Will do it. Okay. So today I'm trying to talk quiet because he's going to come down. 2081 might be the number they made of trays. Chris on YouTube said that it's a serial stamp and it's valued at $55. So yeah. I want to do some clay today. We played with epoxy yesterday, and I want to do some clay. And I have a bunch of these like speckled dinosaur eggs. Oh, that's kind of fun. And so I was thinking that I want to put clay either on here. I won't throw this, I promise. Woo! Or, I wonder what the bot would say if I typed in Greek. Oh, try it, Miss Linda. Or put a bunch of. Do you see how it's like cloudy? It's not dusty. And the cork is on. Or I want to do clay on here. And I got a bunch of molds that I want to play with. I don't know. We already did an egg, which, by the way, I can't find what I did with that egg. You playing catch? Hi, Shelly Belly. How are you, my sweet Shelly Belly? Shelly Belly, are you going to Dina's thing? So I'm thinking. We could do both because we've got to let it dry. So maybe we'll do both. Okay. So let's get my desk on the screen. How are you, Sharon? I know that's kind of an icky question. You're doing okay. Okay. I don't know though. Like after Sue said she blocked it, it stopped answering people. So maybe it got its feelings hurt because it got blocked by somebody. All right. So you guys already know Jovi Clay is my choice. Yes, I'm going to Dina's. You then is coming to my house, right? I can come to your house. I could come to your house. How far is that? Hi, Grace. How are you? How far is your house from Dina Ray? So I brought out a couple of different molds because I don't know where to start though. Do we start with the egg? I kind of want to start with the egg because I kind of want to play with the egg. Well, first of all, I don't usually put gloves on. Hi, Miss Edie. I don't usually wear gloves when I do clay, but when I'm live, I do, so I don't have to get up and wash my hands with all that, have all that crud all over my hands. Not crud, but you know what I'm saying, clay residue. Okay, sir, I'm trying to think what I want to do with, I don't know which one. I wish they wouldn't tip like that. We need like a kind of like a focal. What will be our focal? Should I put the cherub on here? I don't know. That's why I don't know what to do with that bottle yet. So let's get out. Okay, you guys know I use oil. I like to use babe oil. And let me get out. I'm not going to paint it because I'll just bond it all at one time. So that way I'm not gluing on top of, you know, gluing on top of paint or bonding primer or whatever. But as you can tell, I have nothing in mind. Hold on, I do want to get something. Something. Hold, please. I want to get, oh, I forgot. He moved it. Okay. I don't think it needs to be that big. Maybe that little one. Oh, I kind of like that one's cute. I wish that one was a little bit bigger. Okay, let's use this one. And if you guys didn't know, these are back in stock in the store. Oh, wait. Porque why? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't need anything. Okay. Sorry. I didn't have a plan today. Anyways, hi, Mac. Love the little frames. I love frames. 7 hours, but Cleveland Airport is only an hour, 10 minutes. Hi, Vicky Browning. Okay. We need to work that out. It'll be kind of like what I did when I went to Atlanta and then I flew over to see Nicole and you. Come out wherever you are. Jovi clay is my clay of choice. I sell it in the store. I'm excited that the Nightbot worked. Oh, he didn't ever answer, Miss Linda. I'm excited that the Nightbot worked. Now I just need to put in the proper commands. So, okay. So, anyways, I know it looks really strange because it's all pink and all that good stuff, but we'll bond it all. And there was like a little bumpity. It's right there. Do I want it this way? Because it has that little plug. And then we can put in a little eye hole and hang it, or this way. What do you guys think? Big side up or the regular way? It's lost. I lost. It is. I lost my baby brother 36 years ago. This has been really hard. And then dealing with my husband's surgery. Oh, Vicky, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Okay. You don't have to need Jovi clay, but I just give it a couple of squeezes. Okay. As usual, don't use very much baby oil, just a little bit. I think I want this one. Sir, how is everybody today? I I better obviously yesterday and today. I still have like little bits of eye hole and not an a hole. Huh? Because she said hard. Okay, I'm not gonna turn anything off right now. Y'all don't start with me on the YouTube. Don't start. Surprise us. Okay. I think I kind of want to turn it upside down. All right. Let's wrap it in a noodle. And then we'll put something pretty inside the frame after it's all said and done. I already turned off my ads. So now you guys are going to have to deal with the Nightbot. I didn't even know he was turned on. I didn't even know I activated him actually. But at least you guys don't have to see ads every 5 minutes or whatever you got. And what was really weird is I was watching a live yesterday and it went on for 5 hours is how long this live was. And I never seen an ad once. And I didn't come in at the beginning of it or anything. So, I don't know. But I know they have ads because whenever I watch their replays, I see ads. So, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just special. All right, flip and roll. And I put on my molds with heavy body gel. Heavy body gel. All right, let's get... Oh, my little knife. My knife thingy fell. Let's see. Seriously? Do I like it that way or not? No, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay, but how wide do we want her? Because we don't have to have it very wide. Okay, I could deal with that and see, and then we could do something really cute in there, whether we decoupage or whatever. Okay, so we'll start with that, and then we'll just start building from there. Today, I'm grieving the loss of my aunt and worried about my daughter and 2 of my cousins who have medical issues. I will be fine, but digesting all the information. Oh my goodness, Miss Edie. So sorry. Okay. So we're just going to put it on and figure it out. There is no plan, which is always scary when it comes to me and not having a plan, but that's nothing new. I cannot. I love that tray so much. Okay, you're bugging me. Bloop, 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 bloop. What can I use to prop you like that? And I did wipe down the egg with isopropyl alcohol. Shelly Belly, these are the eggs that I got when I was with you at the whatever, the lakes, by the lakes, by the lakes, by the shops, by the lakes. Remember I got that whole bag of eggs? These are them. Okay, and we're not going to make the mistake today by not making sure it's all down so it doesn't flick off and make me mad. And it's going to throw me off because it's all wacky-dacky colored right now, but trust the process because I'm sure it's throwing you guys off, but it's really throwing me off. Somebody is walking on my head. Nick's asleep. Troy's asleep. The dogs are here, but I hear like, Lord, is that you? You walking on my head? All right, and then we are going to take one with some water, and we're going to blend in the mold with the egg, which was one thing that I did not do on the canister. So we're just taking the edges and I'm dipping in water, and we're going to just blend the edge, making sure that it's all down, and then making sure that it is not sitting off of the egg anywhere, just, so that when we paint it, it all looks like it's all one piece and not molds on top of the egg like it is. All right, and then let's get the inside. Let's make sure it's all pushed down. I swear I'm hearing something. All right. And you can see what I'm talking about if you do clay. If you look at your piece, you will know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, to, make it so that it looks like it's one with the surface that it's on. Okay, so that is that. Where did Terry get the rubber spray? In my store. I have these silicone brushes in my store. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Tracy. I received my order yesterday. Barely yesterday? You're very welcome. I literally have this on my schedule to do Tuesday the 10th. I am using the new LeBlanc mold and putting it on an egg. Oh, yay! You just forgot an E. Oh, no. LeBlanc. You forgot a lot of letters, but I know what you're talking about. All right. And then we're definitely going to figure out where to put that. But I want to we might use some of the little, okay, hold please. Where'd they go? Oh, these little guys here. Whoa, Nelly. And then these. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Okay, let's do this and this. Those might be too small, but we'll see. And then let's use these. Ash, I just realized what you said. You have it scheduled for the 10th. You schedule out your projects. I should not even be asking you that question. I know better. You're so good. The 10th. What the heck day are we on? Dang, girl. Aren't we only on the 4th? You have your projects planned out all the way to next week? Overachiever. You overachiever. Okay. Now. Hey, now. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Let's wipe that off. And then I just realized it doesn't really matter. I'll switch that one. All right, let's flip and roll these. I don't think I need the little wiggly part on one end. Oh, do I want to use these though? Hold on. Oh, I don't even want that part that came off. That part. This one got all kind of dilapidated, but that's okay. Are they not the same? Hold, please. They are. I'm just dumb. I overstretched that one. I don't know why it's giving me problems. I don't know. Why not, I guess. So I don't necessarily want that piece right there. There's the Nightbot. Stop spamming. There's the Nightbot. I guess clapping hands is a no-no. I don't know. What's it yelling at? Stop spamming. Warning. Holy cows. Why are you spamming now? I don't know. I'll probably have to go in and turn it off because I'm sure it's going to get on y'all's nerves. I don't even know how I turned it on. I was on my phone. And typically you can't go to the YouTube studio on your phone, but apparently I did. I will turn it off. Don't anybody panic. Okay, let's try that again and not pull it out. You know what it is? I need room. Okay, let's try that again. If these are going to irritate me like that, I'm not going to use them because I can't be sitting here all day trying to get little scrolls out. Irritant. I mean, they don't need to be perfect, but oh, this way. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. No, I was right. Was I right? I see. I'm seeing things or something. I don't know. In my peripheral. Look at that little bitty flower. All right. Oi! Uy. Can you stay so I could at least just get a visual for if I like you, or do we not? It'll work. Hey, Phyllis. You could do... No, I'm going to turn it. Yeah, I'll turn it off. Yeah, I will turn it off. Or fix the command codes or something. I don't know. These codes, these things that it's yelling at you guys about, I didn't put in. The only tester I put in, maybe that's the problem, is I didn't go through it and look at it. Because the only tester that I put in was the exclamation chaos, which is funny because it didn't even work. But now all these other commands are in there. So it must have, like, Facebook has a bunch of preset commands too. So I'll just have to look. I'll just have to look to see what it's doing. Can you guys see what's happening? What's happening? Don't ask me. I just work here. Okay. I'm really hot. My face is hot. All these lights are making me hot. Hot. That's a lot. And we got to put something. I want to, in there, I want to put, like, make it glossy in there. Like epoxy in there or something. Depending on what we put in there. Okay. Did I put that upside down? Or why is it? Oh, I know why. Because you're a goofball. There you go. Are they symmetrical? No. Do I care? Yeah. Good enough. Okay. Okay. ¿Por qué? All right, let's do a couple more of these. And you guys remember me saying in the back we'll do that, but okay, I think I need a couple more. I have the best conversations with myself. I talk to myself. Oh, I didn't take meat out of the freezer. I'm gonna be in so much trouble. I didn't take meat out of the freezer. Oh my Lanta. Man, I told myself like 3 times, take meat out of the freezer, take meat out of the freezer. Okay, am I hallucinating? Or are these? No, it's the same. Okay. Oh, I didn't take meat out of the refrigerator. Wow. What's for dinner today? What are you guys having for dinner? Now, I would like you guys to quit giving me a hard time. Thank you. Thank you. Should have did that in the first place, Terry. You know, like popping out of... Okay, now for this one though, I want this to go this away. Yeah, I want this one to go this away. Oh God, she's talking like a baby. All right, or do I? I don't know. We're just playing. Remember, once it gets all painted too, it will obviously look a lot better. This pink is really throwing me for a loop, and I was telling myself that I should probably bond it before because that was going to throw me off, but why do I ever listen to myself? You know? Nobody else listens to me. Why would I listen to me? Psh, come on now. That's silly. That's just silly talk. Yeah. Okay, but we can't. There we go. It'll do. Nobody else listens to me. I don't even listen to me. You see? Whoa, that's a lot. Heavy botticelli, that's a lot. Chicken. Ooh. Stuffed peppers today. Then out with my sister tomorrow for chai. Steak, mashed potatoes, corn. Ooh, corn. I was watching somebody eat Mexican street corn or make it and then eat it. And I was like, oh, that looks so yummy. Just today, actually. What else? Pork chops, mac and cheese, homemade, and snaps. Leftover chicken spaghetti casserole. I'm not going to be able to eat spaghetti for a while. I have a live at DQ Saturday the 21st since I am looking at my calendar. Oh, I think I already asked to have your credit put on too. Because I can no longer do it. No, we won't talk about that. Yeah, your credit I think is already on there too for your paper allowance credit. Okay. We're getting a little jiggy with it here. We're getting a little messy. Okay, now we're just mixing up all the tools here. See how do you do you see how there is so much space in here? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we're going to give it a push, and then this is what I was saying. Like you have to, or you don't have to. You don't have to do anything I say. I have to. I want to push this down and then marry it to the egg so that they all become one. I'll get all of this heavy body gel that's like sitting around right there. I'll get it all off in a minute. All right. Come. You're a little bit too far from me. Come. And then you can also, when you're doing this, is like take care of like any rough, bumpy edges too. Which would be like if you were pouring resin. Hello. If you were pouring resin, it would be like the off what you would typically cut off, you know. Um, so by doing this little extra step, you kind of smooth out your edges as well, so they're not jagged. Oh, because when I got sick on the side of the freeway, that's the last thing I ate that night. TMI, sorry. So, yeah, I'm going to have a hard time with spaghetti for a while. I couldn't eat spaghetti for a long time when I was like in the... What school was I at when Ernie did that to me? What school was it? Anyways, he told me that spaghetti was worms. And so I couldn't eat spaghetti for the longest time. And my mom would get so mad at me. And I was like, they're worms. I don't know, maybe 3rd grade. You know, boys being boys. He was like, ew, you're eating worms. It was the cafeteria. It was the school lunch. And it was sketty. So I couldn't eat sketty for years after that. Okay. Now let's take kind of I need to scoop out some of this heavy body gel that's all over the place and making such a mess. Okay. So, do you see where we're going? Do you see? Even enough. Even enough. Getting rid of your steak. I do what I want. Smoking Pig, which is a barbecue place. Ooh. I had to get off for a while. Company. Don't they know crafting hour? Darn company. Okay. Now we have our little flour. We're going to get to a point here where hey, I need room. I feel crowded. You guys are cramping my style, man. Back up. Okay, you can go right here, angled at me like that. Yes. What are you? Heavy body gel. You can go. This can go in the garbage. What you doing? Okay, I know what I'm doing now. For a minute, anyways. Until I'm done with the flour, and then I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. Okay. Oh, I thought I put the flour on the other side already. She's top heavy. We're just going to do it the lazy way. Okay. Ashley would be freaking out with all of that on her desk. Yep. But I don't know how she would work without all of the tools and stuff on her desk. Okay. I want the bow back here. One of the bows. So I think we need to do this at least 2 more times, unfortunately. So sorry. I'm sure this is so thrilling to watch. Okay. Oh. Bits and pieces, bits and pieces. Okay. That's really... Wow, what did I do? Did I dump a whole bottle of water in there? I didn't feel like I did. But it's not that serious. You need to come out now. Or not. These, like this, I would not attempt to take that out without putting this in the freezer first. Because it's very intricate. So if you guys use Form Flex, it would be like a similar process. Just stick it into the freezer for a few, and then you can pop those out. But even doing so, you're going to have to be kind of gentle because, you know, obviously you're freezing it, so it can still crack. But for whatever reason, when I smooth down the back, it doesn't like that what I just did to it. So we're going to not get frustrated with the clay. We're just going to pull it all out. And then re-oil the mold. I realize that there's still clay in there. It doesn't matter. The only reason why I wet the back of it is to smooth down the back for when I'm gluing it down. It doesn't have like a bunch of bumps and rivets in the back. You don't have to wet it. That's my preference. I don't like all the bumpy lumpies in the back. All right, now it's trying to pop right. Oh, I don't want to mix that up. Now it's trying to pop out of there before I can even finish it. Okay, and then we've got a lot of, you see all of that. all of that excess clay that's on the outside there, that's when I'll use the silicone brush to smooth that out. And also smooth that cut as well. All right, so this one, we are going to go this way. Oh no! So sorry, trees. Oh my goodness. That's so, I'm so sorry that happened. I don't know if you guys remember, like, whenever Teresa came out with the crows, the Christmas that had like the black crow, and I did a bottle and it had the LeBlanc window that I made into like the door. I made it look like or the LeBlanc door that I made look like a window, and I had it was an orange bottle. It was really cool. It was sitting right here, and I walked by, and I don't know how, but somehow I brushed by it, and it's hard flooring in here, and it just fell and crashed, and I was heartbroken because I remember doing the bottle because it was orange, and I was like, oh good Lord, I've never done an orange bottle before, but it turned out so good. And I really, really liked it. And yeah, so I'm so sorry that happened, because it's just one of those where you're like, how can I fix this? How can I fix this? And there's really nothing you can do to fix it when it's glass and it just shatters. So I'm so sorry. I know. And that's another thing too, when you put all that work into it. Oh, trees. Well, that's her loss if she doesn't appreciate your crafting. I still have my bottle sitting right. Well, I promise it's there. It's just buried by all of the mess that's back there. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do this upside down. Ooh. It's like a real fragile egg. It wants to keep flying away. It wants to almost crack. We're almost there. I'm so sorry. Okay, now let's get our little, well, bloop, bloop. As well put these little guys on while we're here. ¿Qué dónde? Drink. You're making a mess. Making a mess. You're really, 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 really making a mess. Okay. So you see like all that like icky, that edge, how it's all, meh, I don't like it. It's all that excess clay. So we're going to get our little silicone and we're going to fix it. and also push it down to the egg. I'm going to get all that heavy body gel out of there eventually, but okay, so now let's get all that jagged edge off of there. And then this side, and water is your friend. Don't do this with a dry tool, whatever your tool is that you're using. Okay. No picture either. Dang. Well, okay, so maybe we put, let's put, or where to put you so you're not, there you go, lay on the sponge. Okay, let's look at the bow so I can figure out which one I want to put on the back, and then we could figure out what else is needed to close that up. So it could be any one of these actually. I kind of like that kind of funny shape. I like that one. Not funny shape, but the funny squiggles. That one is just really big. Oh wait, how does this look up here? Oh no, that didn't. The other one is the one that had like a little top like that. So maybe let's take out these. This one and this one. And see what they look like on there. Okay, let's put you back there. Hey, what fell? Nothing? Okay, just making sure. Okay, let's do that one. And then this one here that's kind of straight. Let's see. What those look like. I think that one looks, I don't know. All right, so let's do this one here. And this one. Oh, now we're just mixing them. We're having a mixing party. All right, let's see. I don't know where the other one. Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't know where the other one is at. Oh, how cute. They're kind of the same, but this one goes straighter, straight-ish, and this one not so much. Okay. Let's look at this one first. It's just kind of... I like the little bow. Oh, it's so cute. Does it need to be bigger, though? Or no? Hi, Anna. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, Betty. So does Terry carry the 4-pack rice paper with the old-fashioned phones, typewriter, sewing machine? Are you talking about the paper designs? Is it a newer one? Because I have that. No, it's not on my website. I just had this conversation the other day. Is that bow too small? No, I don't think it is it? Okay. So we'll put the bow on, and then we'll put on the, I don't know, I didn't even look at this one, but I kind of like the way that one was hanging. Yeah, this one's a tad bit bigger. We'll keep this one. It'll get smushed at some point, but we'll keep it out and see. I'll show you the one that I have, Treese. I'll take a picture of it, or I don't know if I still have access, but I might download the picture, but whatever. And then I'll just stick it in your box because I have to mail out your box with all your happy mail that is sitting right. Oh, over there by Jack. Okay, bloop. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're going to put you like that and put you. Okay, but we need equal distance between the two. Equal distance. My eyeball. All right. My lady didn't empty my basura. My basura is very full. Why she didn't empty my trash? Okay. Anyways. I'll push it down. Well. And then we'll make it all. And you have to hold this one because it's going to want to go. And then we're just going to go around and same thing. Just sharpen up the edges. I got to be careful because there's clay all the way around now almost. Now let's see if we could fit one more of these, and then this should be done. So it should just be these two, and then we don't need the flowers. So the clay just here adheres to the surface you put it on without any seal or glue. I am using glue. Heavy body gel. Chris. That's that's what I keep putting my palette knife into, is heavy body gel. That's glue. Okay. Let's get this on there. Oh, got a little excited on that one. But we have so much excess, we could probably just push it in there. Just about. Okay, and then let's take bloop, bloop. Okay. Now, what is that blue? Like a little. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, are you going to be too big, bro? Ah! You're the wrong way, bozo. Goes this way. And it is going to be too big. Sure. Trying to think. Do we just do like flower, 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 flower maybe? Because it's not going to look... I don't want to cut it. It's going to look funny if I cut it. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I almost took those and smushed them. Bloop. Bloop. All right. Everybody's just commingling now, so. Okay, let's take. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. That will work. Or is it not? Well, you're going to have to scoochy a little bit. Scoochy over. And we aren't going to be able to go petal to petal. You're going to have to go in between. Okay. And then we should be done. Ha! That works. I don't know what's going to touch. I better not. Okay. Let's put you up like that. All right. Let's get this over here for a minute. Well, since you're just sitting here, do you go anywhere or nah? That makes you look like you have ears. I'm probably going to put something up there. Okay, maybe not. All right. What do I want to do? I need to, let's clean this up. Hi, Joanne. Oh, you can speak for me. You know, it is the only glue. It is the only glue that I trust for most anything. I will use other glue sometimes, but usually it's because it's like for that specific product. But if I'm using molds, especially whether it be resin or clay, I will always use heavy body gel. Okay, let's put this in here for a minute. And then figure out what the deal is. Let's put this over here. Take that and put it on there. Okay. Now I do want to get some of like the residue and clean off, because whenever we paint, you're gonna see all of these little like lumpy bumpies from any clay residue or heavy body gel. So try to get off as much as I can, and if I need to use like a little silicone blade or something, I can, but I don't think there's any place that's too bad. But there has been times where I've forgotten to wipe off like the residue, and then I go to like paint it and you can see it and it just doesn't look nice. Okay. Thank you. Are you going to paint over all the pink? No, we're going to paint it all pink, Sue. You didn't get the memo? It's an all pink egg. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're boring the people. Only my OGs are here. They're like, this girl's been doing nothing for an hour and a half. I'm out of here. On to bigger and better things. Okay, I'm just going to use bonding primer. No specific reason. You could use bonding primer, acrylic primer. But I see I have like, I don't know, 3 open bottles of bonding primer sitting right there. So, I'm going to use it now. You guys know I don't like to paint over clay, bond over clay. I don't like to do anything when it's wet, but, you know, we're going to live on the edge. So I need to put a primer down so that way I can paint the egg. And if the clay was dry, I would just go willy-nilly and paint over all of it. But I'm going to be easy around the clay. I will paint or bond right over the clay as well, but I'm just being easy because it's still all very wet. I don't like painting it wet. You don't need to put any primer on the clay, obviously, but if it gets on it, it's not a big deal because obviously, like, I've got to get in those little spots and crevices. But I'll do that with another brush, another soft brush in a minute. Just going to get the bulk of it with the primer and then I'll paint it. Don't let the door hit you on your way out. Right? People get bored seeing someone paint or whatever. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Doesn't hurt my feelings. It only irritates me when I'm doing something that is boring and then I'll get a message that says, how do you do blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I just did a live on that. Oh, I know. It was boring and you didn't want to watch. So you're not messaging me. Terry, you got to get another brush. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Impatient. I think I need a new fan. Making a weird noise. Okay. Before I have to dry it and so I can move my hands, I'm going to go ahead and change, or not change, but get a smaller brush and get into those nooks and crannies. Where's my, there you are. Just going to get another soft brush. And again, it doesn't matter that it's on the clay. just be easy, because if you push too hard when it's wet, you're obviously going to mess up your mold. And this part doesn't have to be perfectly done, because it's just your tooth. You're getting this so the paint has something to stick to. So it doesn't have to be all perfectly done. But I do want to make sure there's bonding primer everywhere, so. Without puddles. All right, let's dry this so I can move my hands. Thank you, Valerie. Hi, Laura. Cooking dinner. That's okay. Hi, Jackie Bates. Oh, I just realized why you're rubbing off on me, because I'm painting the molds while they're wet. And nothing says you can't paint it when they're wet. I just don't. Woo, Nelly, we turned that up high yesterday for the resin. Okay, now let's move the handsies. And then do the rest. See that bumpy lumpy? That's on the egg. So is that one up there. I don't know. I'm thinking, though, we'll probably crackle. Or I don't know. I crackled the last one. I don't know if we'll crackle this one. Okay, let's get my brush in here. It'll fit in there. These young kids and their mufflers getting on my nerves. Even when I didn't even do that. And by the way, it sounds like poo. Your exhaust sounds like poo-poo, sir. Okay. We got this little bit over here. And then we'll make sure all the pink has some type of something. So yes, you could have bonded this first before putting the molds on, but I don't know. I would rather just stick it directly to the egg and then bond afterwards, but you could have did it either or, you know, whatever your preference is. No make a difference. No make it a difference. And no make it a difference. make sure everything's down because I don't want anything like the canister. Okay, do you see how it's cracking right there already? I don't care. I don't mind that at all, but now is the time to fix that if you don't want that crack in there. So, or I mean, you could fix it when it dries, but you might as well fix it now since it's already cracking. Okay, let's dry this if that bugged you. Awesome, Miss Linda. Your kids have exhaust on the truck, but I don't know. I feel like it's almost a necessity when you have a truck. It's these young kids that are putting like exhaust on, like a 1990 Nissan Sentra that I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And then they're doing donuts, and I'm so confused because it sounds like crap. It's like they got their exhaust, their intake manifold, and everything else off of Timu because it's like it sounds like poo. Drives me nuts. It's somebody over here. And then there's a guy across the street that has like a charger. And he always comes in the court acting a fool. And his doesn't sound good either. And then the Corvette starts up. And then I think he thinks maybe I should probably not do that in the court anymore because it's foolish. Okay. So I think, by golly, George, I think we've got it. All right. So I think we could put the bonding primer away. Again, you could have done it with anything, but literally, y'all, like, make it make sense. They're all open. So I know I need to use them. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Mind your business. There's nothing to see here. Bonding primer, what? Okay. I appreciate that you take your time to do the detailed parts so I don't get discouraged about how long it takes me to do. Oh, girlfriend. Anybody that says no, already know me. I take forever to do anything. It does. That's exactly what it sounds like. And it's funny because it's like, all I need to do is just back up into the driveway. And it's like, see, that's what a real car is supposed to sound like, sir. Not this rattling that you have going on. Okay, now, the last egg that we did was I really don't know where I put that egg at. It's got to be underneath something because I can't find it for the life of me. But I was thinking of doing it, the blue, the country blue. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Look at this baby blue. I just found the ice blue. Oh, maybe I want to do the ice blue. Country blue or ice blue? Oh gosh, I thought that had paint on it. Wait a minute. Valerie, I talk about this all the time. When I first started doing lives, I did my projects in an hour. there used to be like a thing where they're like, I don't want to go, because we used to do it in pairs a lot, and they're like, I don't want to go on with you because you finished too fast. And I would be like, what are you talking about? But then and it's still on my Instagram, I will go back and look at that work that I did back then, and I can look at it and go, ugh, like, look at that could have been fixed. Look at that you could have spent more time on. Look at that, just looks horrible. Look at, and it's not worth it. I mean, if you're doing an event and it's a timed event, then that's the whole purpose of like, oh my gosh, like how much can you do in this? You know what I mean? That's like part of the fun of it. But if you're doing the project and it's for you or for a friend or for just pure relaxation, enjoy, whatever, take your time, because, just like, I could see the number, it's like dropping. It's like it's been dropping this entire life because people don't like that process. They don't like how long I take, and that's fine. Like, whatever. I don't care if I have 100, 300, 500 people watching me. Like, I don't care. I do this for the people that are here and that I like chatting with, and you guys, my friends, like, take your time. Enjoy it. It depends on the crafter's choice. I am a quick crafter most of the time. Ice blue. Ice blue, right? That's the one I opened. Look at that. La, 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 la. Ooh. Okay. What time is it? Let's put the water. We'll put don't spill the water. We'll put the water away over there. And oh man. What's happening, man? Okay, put that back in. Heavy bottle gel will go over there. And let's get another soft brush, because I am, yet again, I don't know though about in there just yet. So we're just going to take a lighter, just a white, and put it in there, because unless we put like a mold or something in there, we're probably going to put something cute, decoupage or something in there. So actually, that's not so dark though. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is the one that needs to be tossed, isn't it? Are you done? You're not done. I'm done with you. Okay. I'm going to get my Princeton filbert because it's nice and fluffy and soft. And I'm scared. I'm scared to paint this right now because it's all wet, but we're going to try it. We're going to try. Oh my goodness. It's going to probably need at least 2 coats though, because of that awesome pink underneath. And this is such a light color. But it's going to be so pretty. Okay, let's just dab it all in there and get it all. Now, the egg itself has irregularities. It's got like bumpies and weird, like you can see it in the bonding primer. It's like got like these weird, like, I don't know, marks. So we might be crackling it anyways, just to kind of camouflage all the imperfections on the egg. Ooh, that's pretty. And when we get another coat on there, oh, that's a lot. Hold it now. A lot of bonding primer in there. Good Kugly Muggly. Hi, Tanya. Yeah, feeling the ice blue too. It's like a robin's egg. If they don't like it, they cannot watch. We like it. Exactly. But yeah, I would come on, and when I first started doing lives consistently, I would finish within at least an hour and a half. I would finish a project, and I don't know, you can tell in my work that it was rushed, and there could have been better attention paid to some of the details. Yeah, we'll just paint. It's such a light color that we'll paint everything this blue. And when I said everything, I meant the molds, and then figure out what color to do them later. Oh, it would be really pretty to do like the metallic, the delicate metallic on here on the mold. On the molds. But then there's just some people that are just really quick and can craft and get things done in a short amount of time and it look awesome. So well, just all depends. I will say though, I can probably almost guarantee that anytime I've done an event, I don't think any of those items go in like my auction. Like those 1 hour, unless it's like something that I, finish or tinker with after the event. It's never a project that I'm like okay with somebody spending their hard-earned money on. Oh, so at the beginning, speaking of auction, at the beginning, Treese had a suggestion of possibly the tray that I did yesterday. If you weren't here and you didn't get to see it at the beginning, let me know and I can show it again. But Treese had asked if I would consider doing kind of like, I don't know, like selling tickets so that it could be raffled off, kind of. And I have never done that before, but I'm open to doing that. But I would just need enough people, or when I say enough, I don't even know what that means, but I just need to know if anybody else is interested in the tray and wants to do that. Because if so, I don't mind doing that. Okay, let's dry this so I could do the bottom and then we'll work on another coat. I know, it's a pretty blue, right? It's like, oh, very pretty. Does it help cracking in the clay if you paint it while it's wet? I don't know. I've heard people say, like, if you paint it when it's wet, it doesn't crack. I don't know, because I always paint it when it's dry, so I don't know, maybe a little bit. But I almost never paint it when it's wet. So I've never, like, really tested it out. That's because they never got their hands on a genuine cherry lighted piece. Definitely worth the time. Miss Linda Baker. I tell this story a lot too. Whenever Miss Linda Baker was the very first person to ever ask me if I would sell a piece to her, and I was like, huh? You want to what? You want to buy what? Because I wasn't even doing auctions. I don't think I did auctions still, even after she bought it was a little tea box. I still didn't do auctions for a little bit after. But Miss Linda she was the first person to ever purchase anything from me. And it was a little box that you could put, your tea bags in. I actually had to do that project twice because I did it for Stamperia, so they're the ones who required you to do a project ahead of time, so that way they could take photos, so they could take photos. So they could take photos and do the promos for it for the live. So you had to basically make the project twice, which was okay, I guess, but I don't know. It's not the same, making a project again. Like, it's not the same feeling of excitement. Babas? What's the matter? You wake up grouchy? Come see me. I ain't got no potos. Miss Linda says yes, raffle it. As Miss Linda Rose. Did you hear him? Blah! Yelling already. Gets up yelling at me. Don't even know why he's yelling at me. Just yelling at me. That's a horrible paint job, but that was the first kind of layer. We'll really go over it now nicely. Yes, he is awake. Blah! I don't even know where I put the Hi! What you yelling at? Ooh, you be looking rough, boy. You look rough. That's how you wake up? No, hi, Mom. How are you? I love you. I missed you while I was sleeping. Nothing. Just, where's my phone case? Grouch? Go back to bed. Who are you yelling at? Onyx or Jack? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'll get the tray before I leave you guys, which has to be soon, doesn't it? See? Time flies when you're slow. Time flies when you're slow. Now that's pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of like little lumpy bumpies on this little that you really couldn't tell because it was so bright pink and speckled. But there's a lot of imperfections on this little thing. Lot. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like, get closer. I really like this color. Do I have it in the store? I feel like I brought this into the store, but I don't know. Maybe not. I will, but I don't have it in there now. Fa la la la. Man, he is just... That's how your brother is going to sound when he finds out that I didn't take any meat out to cook dinner. You're not slow. You are very detail oriented, and that takes time. Bye, Vicky. He did tell me. He always tells me. When doesn't he tell me off? He's always telling me off. Man. And whenever it gets varnished, oh my gosh, it's going to look even prettier when it's got a beautiful like gloss or whatever we put on it. Probably gloss. Unless we soft touch it or something. I don't know. I don't know though. With all this texture that's on here, we need to do something about the texture. Can I help you? Hmm? Why he did that? Yeah, I see that. You open Amazon, but I was kind of using my phone. I was looking at stuff on there, you know? That's why it's my phone, not your phone. You have a phone to do whatever you want. Thank you. Hey, Nicole. Oh my God, how did you just do that? Do you see what's on my screen? You guys see I didn't touch my phone. Do you see what's on the screen? Troy's not going to be able to do this. Troy's not going to be able to do that. Troy, not, can't. My eyeball, the boy just found a phone case in 2.2 seconds. Doctors, they don't know poo. Okay, maybe they do, but not all the time. I like it. Look at how cute. All right. Let me get the tray. I know it's time for me to go. Oh, Lordy be. So tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Today's hump day. What's tomorrow? Thursday. If today's hump day, you big dummy. Tomorrow when we come back, we will look at and see if there's any crack-a-lackins. Who asked me that? Joey asked me that. So, because I've never really paid attention. And then we need to still find something. I need to find something really cute that's going to be in here because, we could put UV resin in there. So that way we can, we'll do some UV resin in there to make it look all glossy. And then I really am thinking that maybe we do some delicate metallic on the clay. And then, I don't know. We're probably going to end up crackling it because of it's hard for me. Oh, there you go. See all the imperfections that are on the egg? So we might have to crack-a-lack it. He's perfect. Shut it. Let me get the tray. Hold, please. So I've got to figure out when I'm going to do the next auction. I don't know. And then, but we don't have to wait for the auction to do a raffle on this. I guess what I could do is put up a post to see, because I think only like 2 or 3 of you said that you would be interested in doing a raffle for it. But if you didn't see, this is the tray from yesterday with the epoxy. It is set. It's not fully cured. It needs to wait still at least another 2 days or so, a day, 2. But there you go. Now you can see the chameleon in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so this is the tray. So if you are interested in doing a raffle for it, I'll put up a post and see, and then I've got issues. We'll put up a post and see who all is interested, and then if that's the case, we can raffle that off. I'll have to figure out, because then I've got to figure out what the price the tickets at, like $5, $10. I don't know. Guess it's going to depend on how many people are interested. So, any hoot and natty, any hoot and nanny. Hi, Natalie. I love the raffle idea. Okay, yeah. So, keep an eye out. I'll do a post after this to see who's interested in doing a raffle for the tray. I was trying to say hi to Natalie, and then I was trying to say Hoot and Nanny, and I seen Natalie's name, so it was Hoot and Nanny. Natty? I don't know. I'm sorry, Natalie. Anyways. No worries, Barbara Ross. So, some days words every day, 365, sometimes 366. But so tomorrow when we come back, we will figure out if we're going to, I'm almost positive we're going to have to crack-a-lack the egg because seeing all the imperfections is going to drive me banana daiquiris. I'll put up a post, which means I've got to take a picture. I used to be so good at pictures and reels, and now it just, I can't stand it. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. I've got to figure out what to do for dinner. Oh, my good gravy. Okay, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Check my page for the poll. Bye. Oh, gosh, I need to find out what I'm doing.